Hey, how you guys doing? Adam Tracy here. I wanted to come and talk to you because we're on our way to training right now, and Alyssa looked at me and said we should do a video blog. Well, I got something on my heart that I wanted to say and wanted to talk about because I just got back from Mexico, and when you come back from Mexico or a third world country, you see a lot of things in America that are just like, oh man, that just breaks my heart that we take advantage or we don't see the amazing blessings we have around us. We have so much, and we're so blessed. Alyssa and I watched a movie, and I got to tell you guys, don't watch this movie unless you can handle a lot of stuff. But we watched a movie called Machine Gun Preacher, and it's tough. I mean, it's rough. There's a lot of swearing in it and stuff, but it shows the depiction of a man before he was saved and after he was saved, and how he decided to go to the Sudan and build an orphanage. And this is a true story, and this is the reason we watched it. It was a great movie. But the first time he goes over to the Sudan, he starts talking with this guy, and this guy says to him, he was a militant guy who helped freedom fighter. He was a freedom fighter, and he said to him, he goes, so now what? Now what after you're done with your trip? He said, are you going to take pictures? And are you going to go back to your friends and say, look what I did? Or are you really going to do something about this mess? I looked at it and I said, man, that is the most powerful statement I've ever heard in a movie. Because that's the way I feel right now, especially when I come back from Mexico. I don't want to come back and say, you know, after all the pictures, we take pictures and we say, look what we did. Look what happened. Look what this is. And we got to do some really cool, really amazing things, but it's not about that. It's not look what we did. I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be a culture. I want it to be something that we do on an everyday basis. We save lives. And it's not because, or it's not something that is just like, oh, look what we did. I want it to be look what we do. As Children's Lantern, as people of God, as Christians, I want it to be look what we do, not look what we did. I don't want to take a picture and say, look at this, look at this. I want it to be a culture of things that we do on an everyday basis. We feed kids. We save lives through the sex slave. We help kids in foster care. We free kids through adoption. Guys, that's my heart. My heart is, what do we do? So I want to encourage you guys. I love short-term missions. I love them. And I love seeing people go on missions trips all the time. I love that. But I don't want it to be take a picture and say, look what we did. I want it to be a culture of look what we do. So I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to go on those short-term missions trips, but make your life a mission. Make your life a mission for God. That I'm going to say, look what I can do for God. Look what I'm doing for God on an everyday basis, not a one-time deal. I hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you learn as much from that one statement as I did. And I look forward to talking to you next time. Thanks.